Hello friends, welcome back to my Mahum channel. This is a home business channel. Today I am going to explain you how to cut basic skirts patterns. There are 6 items in this video. The measurements required: waist circumference, second one hip circumference, third one length of the garment, fourth one the length waist to hip. Okay, this is my pattern paper. There are 2 layers, this one for front part, this one for back part. I folded 2 inches. Okay, I measure 1.5 inch. I draw a line. This is my waistline. Waist to hip measurements 7.5 inch. I reduce 1.5 inch for my belt. Okay, 7.5 inch reduce 1.5 is equal to 6 inches. I measure 6 inches from my waistline and I draw my hip line. Okay, length is 19.5 inches. I reduce for my belt 1.5 is equal to 18 inches. I measure from my waistline. I draw my hemline. Okay, how many horizontal lines? 1, 2, 3. Okay, waistline, hip line, hemline. Waist circumference 28 inches. Divide by 4, 7 inches, and add 1 inch for dart. Okay, hip measurements 36 inches. Divide by 4 is equal to 9 inches. If you like, you can add ½ inch for easy, but I measure only 9 inches. Okay, hem width is equal to hip measurements. I measure 9 inches. Okay, I'm going to connect my hip point and hem point, these 2 lines, side seam. Okay, now I connect these 2 points, waist measurements and hip measurements. It is not a curve. It is not a straight line. It's a curve line. Okay, nice curve. If you have this ruler, you can use it. Okay, same. Now I am going to create my dart. Bust to bust point, bust point to bust point. Bust width is equal to 7.5 inches. Divide by 2 is equal to 3.75 inches. Okay, I measure and I draw my dart line. Dart length 4 inches. I measure ½ inch this side and this side, both sides. I draw my dart, front dart. Okay, I extend my side seam 3/4. Okay. I draw my new hem line. You can use this ruler, same curve. Okay. I'm going to add sewing seam allowance, 1/2 inch for waistline, for side seam. You can add 1/2 inch or 1 inch or 1 centimeter. Okay, doesn't matter. For hemline, I measure 2 inches. 2 inches for hem. Now I am going to cut both layers. Okay. I am going to transfer my dart to back part. You can use a pin. Okay. If you want, you can trace. I'm going to cut from my hemline. Okay. Hemline. Side seam. I cut. Okay. Waistline. It's a curve line. Front part. Okay, front part. Fold side. Okay. Now I reduce 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. On front side. Okay. Reduce from 1/2 inch. This is my back part. Back part. Now I create my back dart longer than 1 inch, then front dart. Okay. One inch longer than front dart. These two I measure 17 inches down, 17 inches. and I measure 1 inch. I draw a line. This 1 inch for zip allowance. Zip allowance, okay, 1 inch. These 2 inches for my slit, okay. I cut out that. Can you understand? This is my grain line with double arrow. Okay. How many pieces do you cut? 2 pieces. Okay. 2 pieces you cut, and 1 piece whole side. Okay. Front side. Our second one, I cut my sewing allowance without sewing allowance. Okay. The second one, I measure. I measure 2 inches, sorry, 1 inch, 1 inch. My hip line, I also measure 1 inch down from hip line. I connect these 2 points, my new side, okay, my new side seam. This is the second one, this is first one, this is the second one. Okay, I cut like this. Okay, third one, for both you should do for both back and front part. Okay, third one, A line, I'm going to flare my hem 2 inches. If you like, you can 3 or 4. Okay, I connect for my hip line. Okay, like this, not here, not here. Okay, number 1, number 2, number 3, A line with darts. You should do for both sides, back and front. I do only back and front side. Our third one without, our third one also A line without darts. Okay, now I'm going to tell something. I measure from my hip line to waist 12 inch. I measure again you should draw like this hem. Okay. Cut and add sewing allowance. Okay. Our fourth one, with buttons, back side, you cut fold. I'm going to add some button allowance. Okay, this side, for front part, I'm going to add button allowance. One and a half. I draw a line 1.5 and 3/4. 1.5 and 3/4. Selvage of your fabric, thick edges your fabric. I draw line, I draw another line. Okay, for buttons, front part, button allowance. Okay, our fourth one, can you understand? 1.5, 3/4. Okay, for button allowance. Okay. I'm going to explain how to cut A-line skirt without darts. Okay. I'll extend my dart line to the hem line, and I'm going to cut this line from this line, okay, to the dart point, and I close my dart like this. You should do for both sides. Okay, I close my dart. A-line skirt without A-line, without darts. Okay, can you understand? If you like, you can flare also. 1 or 2 inch like this if you like. Okay, now add sewing allowance, seam allowance. Okay, 1/2 for 1 inch or 1/2 inch or 1 centimeter, 1 inch for hemline, 1/2 inch for waistline. Okay, our last one, I'm going to explain you how to cut our belt. Okay, close the dart. Okay, close the dart. I draw my waistline. Okay, I measure 2.5 inch. 2.5 inch. Straight line here. You cut hole two pieces, 2.5 inch. Okay, with band. Okay, for front part, you also do back part. Okay, our last one, I'm going to explain you how to cut our skirts with yoke. There are 3 patterns here. I measure 2.5 inches. You can change if you like 3 or 4. Okay, here I measured 4 inches. If you like, you can change. Okay, there are 2 patterns here. 1, 3 shapes, 3. Okay, I mark A part, B part. Okay, A part, B part. I'm going to cut this line, this one. I add sewing allowance, 1/2 inch. Okay, I cut B part with sewing allowance. Okay, A part, I'm going to cut A part again because of I have to add sewing allowance and 1/2 inch reduce for B part. Okay, I also add 1 inch, not 1/2 inch. Can you understand? 1/2 inch for seam allowance for 1/2 inch for sewing allowance for A part, other 1/2 inch for this one, this, okay, half and half. I add 1 inch. Okay, can you understand? Thanks for watching our videos. If you like, subscribe, like, share and click bell icon. Okay, goodbye.